So now you have learned how to present a serious topic with your teammates and write a 2,000-word research paper in a AP seminar. But now you're in research and you'd be like,
what the hell we gonna do now?
Luckily, I have been hurling myself for a year with the same process, and I'm going to share practical tips instead of just saying, easy planner, or don't procrastinate. Hopefully this video can help you to endure this arduous process. First, topics and research question. Honestly, try to find 3 to 5 fields that you're interested in, like sports, music, psychology, film, or etc. Then narrow it down like basketball, jazz, the placebo effect, the Titanic. Then narrow it down further by formulating simple questions such as, does height really affect playing basketball? Why do people seem to prefer jazz without a singer? Can the placebo effect be applied in modern society? Is the Titanic realistic? Then narrow it down even further by putting details in details. I'll only focus on the basketball example from now on. For example, how does each player's corresponding height affect a match? 2. Should most NBA players be above 6 feet to demonstrate excellence? 2. What is the best range of height of an NBA player that demonstrates excellence? Or etc. The point is to be as specific as possible by putting parameters of your subjects in the question. Second, once you're done with narrowing down your research question, you should seek methods. Try to research what methods are available on the internet and choose your preference. My tip is to give yourself conditions. You are most likely to not have professionals welcoming you with red carpets to join your interview sessions or invite you to their lab. So, please give yourself conditions such as 1. Is this research method time efficient, given about 1 to 2 months? Second, does this method financially meet my budget? Third, is this method safe? Fourth, am I good with numbers or visual data? The point is to be realistic enough to know what you're good at and how it can save time. For example, you can't interview every NBA players. Plus, you're good with numbers, so it would be best to use a quantitative content analysis to seek the best range of height of NBA players that demonstrates excellence. Once you're done with choosing a method, you'd expect to research for about 2 months in fall, and then you'll think about writing the first draft during winter break. But you're wrong, because you'll end up like this.
You can't do it! You are stressing me the hell out. I can't do it. I'm done.
First step to prevent that from happening is the literature review. You should already have available sources from EBSCO, Google Scholar, JSTOR, and other research databases. Then, analyze those resources and their credibilities. Then, explain how to connect those findings to your research topic. Also, you should always write the citations as you find sources, whether you are eventually deleting them or not, because it saves so much time and work later on. After writing the literature review, I suggest you watch a sample of presentation of oral defenses that your teacher shows you from the collegeboard site or YouTube. These presentations will give a structure and act as a list of what to write in your paper, such as mentioning how I approach this topic, methods, gaps, limitations, and implications, and so much more. Think of it as the bone as a presentation of oral defense, and the limb itself as a research paper, because the presentation should be your guidance, not a copy. So your paper should be more elaborate than the presentation. Then conduct your experiment, whether it's surveys, interviews, content analysis, or etc., and write your paper. Finally, here are additional tips when writing your paper. First, use a color coding system or create a key in order to track sources, changes, templates, key ideas, and need of fixing later on. In my paper, I used periwinkle to track sources and bright purple for need of fixing later on. You can also cooperate with friends for a synergy effect by motivating each other not to procrastinate. Also, you should constantly track records of your research process by putting them in Google Drive for future oral defenses and writing the limitation part of your paper. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys find this video helpful, and if you have further questions, please write them in the comments below. See you!